What's up, everybody? Couch Mills here, coming at you with a brand new Overwatch video, and I'm getting freaking canceled. No, not really canceled, but the infamous Overwatch forums has made a post about us making a video about a post on freaking the Overwatch forums. I basically just found an infinite money glitch where I can make videos about making videos, I guess. But essentially, this is specifically talking about the fact that there is no loser's queue, or there is a loser's queue. There's a lot of people that really disagree with the takes I have in that video, so we're gonna talk about the entire thing, break it all down, and really tell you whether or not there is a loser queue, a loser system that is holding you back, and what can you do to rig the system in your favor if that's the case. Let's break it all down. Go to the GameLeap website down below for those of you who still believe that you can improve, but without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now, while we definitely got a lot of support in the comments of the forum post, I want to specifically read all the people that really had a problem with what we said about the fact that there was no behind the scenes loser queue or something that you couldn't control holding you back from ranking up. The first person said this, quote, "You didn't miss anything. This video is a complete and total waste of time. Assertions without evidence, petty/immature blathering, straw manning, ad hominem, etc. Note to self, avoid GameLeap like the plague." Someone else said something not very nice, saying, "I thought it was shame using a position of power to mock people and make fun of their beliefs from a position of speculation because we don't know the full workings of said system. Why not talk about the patents, which to me tilts the tables of suspiciousness than clarity." But I guess he's not a reporter, but someone pushing an agenda for his pure profit. Oh yes. Now, I'm gonna be honest to you, there hasn't been a lot of Overwatch content being made, so I thought I would mix things up and do a fun forum post, not where I lay out logical arguments, but more just have a joke and have a laugh. But if that is just not good enough to get my point across, let me blatantly lay down why I believe what I believe, and maybe you can make a decision for yourself about whether or not you agree with me or disagree with me. Okay, here's the first thing. Maybe I was a little bit too harsh on people, making fun of them, quote unquote, but I'm not trying to make fun of anyone who's desperately trying to climb. I understand it can be very frustrating, and I personally helped many people climb, and I did this way before I was ever making money from it. If you look on my Twitch stream, I VOD reviewed literally hundreds of people, literally for free, never asked for a damn thing, never wanted a damn thing, and I only stumbled into this because eventually there was an opportunity presented to me, and I never sought this out, if I'm being honest. Now, that being said, I'm happy that everything happened, don't get me wrong, but it's incredibly important to understand that I was helping people and trying to help them improve far before money was involved. Now, ultimately, the reason that I so strongly believe that you can still rank up, there's no such thing as loser's queue, or an inherent system that is desperately trying to hold you back from ranking up, is because of the amount of people I have helped improve and rank up simply due to that number, and those people, many of them, thought the exact same thing. That's why they originally turned to me in the first place. They wanted a VOD review. They wanted to come reach out to me personally because they couldn't figure out how to climb. They felt like the system was against them, and basically together we proved that that was not the case. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not the case for everyone. I know that this is only based on anecdotal evidence, but my anecdotal evidence is all I can base my beliefs on because, like you said before, I do not actually know what is behind the system. I do not know what the coding is. I do not know what Blizzard is specifically doing behind the scenes to quote unquote hold people back. But I do believe that even if something like that does exist, and it might exist because I cannot adequately claim for sure that it 100% doesn't exist, I think that you can overcome that with improvement, and you can overcome that with many of the things that I teach, because it's just a fact that if you deserve a much higher rank, there should hypothetically be nothing that is holding you back, because you are going up against people that exist at that rank, and you're gonna be a consistent overperformer. Now, I'm gonna tell you a story about something I did a long time before I was even a coach, and this is definitely not something that I should have did, but I definitely did do, and I'm just gonna be honest here. So, a long time ago, I was on a team that was low masters average, right? I was like 3,800 at the time, and I was playing the game pretty seriously, trying to rank up, trying to climb, and we had a team of people that were all either high diamond that touched masters or people that were actively in masters, except for the person who ran the team and the person who was our shot caller and everything. And this guy was stuck in low plat, and he often dipped into gold. Now, he was a Lucio player, but he often claimed that he was as good as everyone on the team, if not better. He also proclaimed that he was really just an amazing player. He was amazing. He was like top of the line. He was going to get to Grandmaster and top 500. However, his games held him back, his account held him back, and the rank system as a whole held him back. This is what he proclaimed so adamantly that I got to the point where I literally gave him one of my alt accounts that was at like 3,700 at the time. And I know I shouldn't have done that. This was a long time ago, like maybe season 5, far before I was even a coach. And I regret doing that because he definitely ruined people's games, but he was so confident that I wanted to see if his confidence would pull through, and it didn't pull through. In fact, he played almost 50 games on my account as Lucio, and he might have won, I don't know, like 11 of them total. And I'm not joking. It was actually ridiculous. And he never mentioned it to me again. He played on my account. He deranked it all the way to literally like, I don't know, 3,200 or something like that. And he never said anything to me again. He never talked about it. And yeah, that was the end of that discussion. Now, this was the first case of running into someone who really adequately believed in the delusion that the rank system was out to get you. And of course, playing on my account, that basically proved him wrong. Now, I'm not saying that that is going to apply to everyone, right? This is anecdotal evidence again. But like I said before, I can only speak to what I experienced, and what I experienced with this guy is that even though he felt like the system was holding him back, and even though like he felt he was a much better player, his results didn't show that. And basically every single person who has ever complained about their teammates or the system or something out of their control that has sent me a VOD review to personally review, I don't do that much anymore, but I used to do it all the time. Like I said, I used to do it for free. I used to do it on my stream just because it was something fun to do, and I built up a fun community of people to talk to and hang out with. And every single time, there's always huge things that people are doing wrong that they don't see. Now, I definitely really am specifically targeting what people said about the idea that it is my agenda to push the narrative that there isn't something holding you back, because that's what the GameLeap website is all about. That's what the GameLeap channel is all about. It's all about education. It's all about improvement. It's all about getting people to subscribe to the website, because we want you to believe that you can rank up, but if that's not actually true, I would just have a blind eye to it, right? I would just ignore that completely. Now, this doesn't make any sense to be the case for a number of reasons. One, you've never seen the Valorant channel that I also work on full-time and daily upload there, where I consistently question the ranked system, and I do that all the damn time against our best interest, because I'm just trying to be honest. And two, I automatically would never believe that a system would be holding me back when I have also succeeded in that same very system. I've succeeded in that system, I've helped many others succeed in that system, and maybe if there is a small amount of things that could hold you back in the rank system, it's nothing that you can't overcome. Just like there are things working against you in every game, no matter what. You can't control all the variables, but that doesn't mean that you still can't strive in the system. Now, there's gonna be some of you who've already made up your mind, and I understand that that's the case. If I can't convince you now, then I probably will never convince you. And for those of you who have been hurt by me actually like really attacking the idea that this might be true, I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything like that, and I know it can be incredibly frustrating when no matter what you have done, you've tried to improve, you can't improve. It's really easy to kind of try to find a way to blame said system. And I'm not saying that the system is perfect by any means. There are definitely problems with it, and there are probably problems that I don't know about. And if anyone wants to voice those problems, definitely send me a direct message and talk to me about it with some quantitative data or your own personal experiences, and I would love to hear you out. But that being said, if you truly want to get better at the game, I promise you that you can. And if you truly want to climb, I promise you that you can. Regardless of any system or no system, regardless of any coding or no coding, regardless of all the problems that you could meet in ranked, I guarantee you that you can specifically get to whatever rank you strive to get to. This is my 100% belief, and I am probably not going to be changing my opinion anytime soon. But thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely let me know if you want me to do more videos where I talk about the forums, because there's a lot of takes on the forums that I think are questionable to say the least, and I would love to. But thank you so much for coming by. I love your faces, and I'll see y'all next time.